Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have audio. We are on Twitch. We are on YouTube. All right, close that. It's night time. Actually, I forgot to check my camera's not working. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It is Syntax Prime, and I hope you're having a great day because we are working on a technical issue. So bear with me 1 second while I see if I can fix this. I forgot to check this. Sometimes this happens. Okay. The heck? Ah! You saw nothing. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It is Syntax Prime, and I hope you're having a great day. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Make sure you like, follow, share, subscribe. Tell everybody. And today, we're going to continue with the terraforming on the waterfall. So let's go do that. I need to put these mob heads away. That'll work. I gotta remember to come out here and fix this floor. Ah! Why do I have glass? I'm not sure what that is. could go there. I can get rid of that there. Let's see. Let's see. Go ahead and fight the dragon, making the thing. We'll do that some other point in time. Just gonna leave that there. Nobody will notice. But now that BB's organized all my stuff, I've got to actually sit here and do things. At some point. Not today, though. Not today. Oh, I could have just done... Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. I don't know why I have glass. What do I put the glass? Oh, I know why I have glass. Put the glass in there. It was for this. I think. Pretty sure. Alright, we are now empty. Let's do this. So I saw something that may want me to make the water go around like this. Might have to tear this out a little bit more. Extend the water this way. But we're working on this here. Those are my stuff. I don't know if we were doing any more of this. So that was you. You. That's all the wood stuff. I don't need that right now. Let's take this. Why did my... Oh. I was like, why did my wings like out? When did I switch this? I might honestly just leave that like that and then just put some more of these here because that actually doesn't look bad. That really doesn't. And it does organize my stuff, but I'm not sure if I want it there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. That's... There we go. See, it's just, it's not like laid out right. Like top, middle, bottom, top, middle, bottom. But I don't know. Maybe I'll change it up. We'll see. See, yeah, he's got it all backwards. See, that's... Hey! Why is that even there? This shouldn't even be here. Maybe that. Oh, that's what that is. See? I mean, it's not a bad system. I just got to get used to it. But I think I'm going to extend that. Maybe just, I don't know, maybe. We'll think about that. All right. I was going to go up. I didn't bring any of my stuff. Wait a minute, you are now a captive audience. Ha ha ha. Pergola. No, we're getting distracted. Nope. Oh. Scaffolding. I saw scaffolding in one of these things. Oh. That's 7. Where's the rest of it? I'm so confused. I know I saw scaffolding. Why do I have so much gray dye up here? I'm so disorganized. Ah. It was there. Out! I didn't make it out. So we need to do more of this, but over there, but here. Where's the lights? Actually, now that we're not behind the water, what we'll do that gray wool. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Gray sparkly wool. Oh wait. Oh, caps is on. What do you mean? Oh, forgot to know. There we go. Fast travel, haha. Right. Where's my shovel? I thought I had another iron shovel. My axe is here. It's the wrong axe. Oh, that's coats. Oh well. We'll have to use this one. And it's fortune. It's not silk touch. I know I have a silk touch one. I just don't know where it is right now. Forgot I made the sharpness one. May want to scoop this back a little bit more. I'm not sure. Let's see. We're going to take you out. Where's my cobble? Need my cobblestone. Did I have something in there that I need to put in home? Ah! Oh, wait. Fast travel. Ah, what am I doing? That's backwards. This way. Something like that. And we'll just throw this into here. May have to pull this out right here. Make that 3 wide. That wall is going to have to move a little bit. So what we need... Wait, what? Oh, that's on my server. Someone's actually asking, how do I get this mod pack? It's not a mod pack. It's a bunch of different add-ons. I think it's awesome that somebody thinks it's a mod pack, but yeah, no, it's not. Dude. What? Hang on one second, guys. I have to do a little bit of moderation on my server here, because this guy is just spamming me. It's like, no, no, you need to stop. So I just kicked the guy from the server for that, because it's just you're doing too much. You're doing too much. You're doing way too much. Don't need to be getting spams from you telling me to join your Discord server. That's not how this works. Okay, it's like that at every server. You spam the mods or whatever, you spam too much, and you get told, and that's that. You're out. It's as simple as that. It's not hard. I don't know why this guy kept doing it, but I'm not putting up with that, because if he's doing it to me, he's probably gonna do it to somebody else, and I'm done with that. I need to come over here. Let's make a couple of stairs. And what we're gonna do, so that's gonna be a solid wall, so we won't need one there, but we will need one here. So let's do right here. I don't have any lights. What happened to my lights? I thought I grabbed my lights. I don't have it here. I know I don't have it here. I think it's downstairs now. No! Where did I put the lights? No! Oh, wait. Yeah. I was going to try the gray wool. See how that looks. Let's do that. Because we're not behind the waterfall here. So I think that I wanted to just do... We do that. And now light up this area pretty well, right? And that should be fine. I also did want to do that over here somewhere. Let's go. We'll put one up there. We'll do one on the next row. Where's regular cobble? Oh no, I don't have enough of those slots. Okay, we're going to change up our loadout for a second here. Okay, there we go. What we want to do is we want to make this feel like it's kind of all naturally. So... Hey, what's up, legend? How are you? Welcome to the stream. And then we're going to take this out and stick that there. That should work. We have an ad coming. 1 minute to ads. We'll see how much stuff I can show you real quick. Alright, so we do have some new stuff that you have not seen. This is part of the nature add-on. We got little houses and stuff you can make. Oh, okay. You get that. We get birds. We got some birds, butterflies, caterpillars, all sorts of goodies. We have new trees. We have new wood. Actually, there's a tree over here I can show you real quick. Yeah, see, that's one of the new trees. So we get these nice leaves, which I'm going to probably use at some point, which is why it's here. We get a new kind of wood. Ow. Here's another new tree with different kind of leaves, you know. There's some leaves from... There's another tree. There's a few new things. I think we're on ads. I'm not even sure. I can't tell. I don't know if we're on ads. Oh, hey. But oh yeah, we get new little plants. Look, we got butterflies. There's 2 different kinds of butterflies here. See, new plants. Cattail, okay. And then when you put one down, is it multiple? Yeah, it's multiple. Dragonflies, caterpillars, things like that. We get cool things. We got tinkerers now, which I'm still not sure how to use. And there's the ad break. I've dismissed a few, so I'm gonna let that one run. I might dismiss the next one. I gotta get that stuff down somehow. And we're back from the ad break. Look, it's a caterpillar. But yes, I'm getting these leads because these have been here for a while. So I'm gonna just grab these. And that's finally gone. Yes. We also have new islands that you can make, and they make slime. So this is one of them. And see, this makes clay slime, so you can actually use them as a farm. This is regular slime. We get some new trees with that. That's the clay one. Ah, he's gonna get me. That's the clay one. I made a few of these around here. There's another one. Even the ground is bouncy. Ah, yeah, there's one. Here's another one of the trees that I planted and grew. Here's another one of the islands. This here makes the sky slime. Very bouncy. You can also, if you do this, you can make them float. And it looks wicked cool. I don't want to hang out on them too much because they come to attack you. What else we have that's new besides the trees and nature and stuff? Like, it's a whole thing. There's a whole thing. We could get gnomes now. Let me come in here and show you that. So this is the new bench that you get. You get a new book, and then you can make all sorts of goodies, you know, and we get all sorts of stuff. So we get, you know, vases, we get birdhouses, we get trellises. I'm not even sure what they're used for. Haven't really used this pack too much. I just made a few things as you saw. But yeah, look at birdhouse number 3. We get different kinds of bird baths, bistro table, all sorts of goodies. We get little pots things. We get little gnomes. Look at the gnome. I haven't even used them, but you know, we have that. Oh wait, yeah. That's a faster way to get back up there. So yeah, I have this guy on the lead. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with him. I might just let him go. He is a little annoying. I might just take him back to, let him into the bee thing. I don't know. I might let him in with the bees. I don't know if he'll kill the bees. You know what? That's not a good idea. I don't know if he'll do anything to the bees. But right now we're just texturing. We're doing some of the landscape. We're changing this out. This is my waterfall behind here. I saw somebody. Well, that was the nature's lady. And I saw somebody do a lazy river. And I'm thinking I'm going to do the same thing down here. But I'm going to have to open this side up. This is not big enough for the lazy river. So this has got to push back some. But I'm decorating all of this here stuff. And I'm going to start using the wool up here to see if that looks okay. I have to actually check it out at night. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. And so this whole cliff face, I'm going to work on this cliff face today and try to have it all nice and stuff. That 3 wide should be more than wide enough. I have to put some sand here. I have to go get some sand and put some sand there. But yeah, we're just terraforming the area. We're working on it. Like I said, I got the waterfall in place, and I did some texturing with these blocks, and I think it looks good. We have a little discrepancy right there. There's a little ledge sticking out, whatever, you know, so it doesn't have to be perfect, which is better. The more odd it is, the better I think it'll look. And you know I've never done this before, but this is fun-ish. It's driving me crazy. So I actually don't need this because I'm going to use some more. So, but I do need more cobble, which is over here. I kind of like the way that's kind of looking. It's very messy over here. It's not so bad over there, but it's a little messier here, and that's fine. I'm enjoying that. That looks okay. I wonder what this would look like right there, especially at night. We're gonna look into that right there. We're gonna do that one. I think that lights it up even more. That that'll work. That'll work right there. That works. That works. I like the way this area is looking. I need to make some brown wool. Because it turns out there's a lot of places that creepers can spawn that I need to block off. He said, "Why? Wait, why? What?" I'll deal with that later. I think I gotta do some stuff up here. This looks kind of cool, but not quite cool enough. I need to texture some of this here with some of the other blocks so it matches more with what's going on down here. Got more stuff right here. Hey, I have new emotes. You could try out my emotes. See what you think. Let me know what you think of the emotes that I got. You have to read all at once, but yeah, you can do all at once. What is that? Why are you why are you rubbing that kitty so aggressively? I love it. The realm has been moved. I did send you a link, and it's still having the same problems, which kind of sucks. They are cute. That's why I was like, why are you rubbing that kitty so much? Oh, wait, you know what? You can't see all my emotes, can you? No. I've also got these. I'm assuming you can't use those as of yet. Let's see. You've got 5 stationary ones. 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, so you've got those. I don't know if you got those yet. Those are my other ones. Yeah, I think you eventually get them. I'm not sure if there's a way that I can give them to you. You're my mod, so I want you to have them, but I'm not sure if there's a way. I'll actually look into that to see if there's a way that I could just give those to you. Okay, so this side's done, but that's kind of how I want it. Let's take a look as best we can at this. Can't get up there. Let's come over here. Honestly, the tough looks better. I need to use more tough. Like over there, it's fine. It's more muted because of the water, but I think I need more. It looks to me like I require more tough. You, sir, come with me. Which I don't have too much stuff of. Maybe back Minecraft, but before do some builds and get back on, but unsure yet. Well, I will say this: you are always welcome. So if you do want to come back and you have any kind of trouble getting back in, you let me know. And hello, and I will move heaven and earth to get you back in here. Like, you know that. If you choose to. If you don't, then you don't. It's, you know, don't feel any pressure. It's fine. Either way, you know, I love you no matter what. You know, you're my girl. We're besties. I need more tough. I did get one of my buddies. He came in here. He helped me with my inventory. You know, I didn't want to solve that inventory problem. He did that for me. So I have a clean and organized, except for that one that I just put there. Clean and organized storage. We pretty much took everything out of here mostly. I'm thinking we're gonna get rid of these. These were a great idea, but I think we're gonna get rid of these. But yeah, look, we got organization, and somewhere I have a whole bunch of copper golems that I made. So we got a lot better organization as to what's what. So this is the top row, middle row, bottom row. So like all the leaves and stuff, they're in here. He did a great job. I bio with the gong sound thing, you know. So yeah, all my stuff is much easier. I have to just get used. I have to honestly decide if I'm going to keep my inventory here on the wall, which I might. Then I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of this. Or if I'm going to change this and do something different. I haven't decided that part yet. This is all these few of these are like unorganized. That's rotten flesh and stuff. That's got glow squid insects. See, I knew I had a different silk touch shovel. That was netherite though. I must have lost that. Eventually I find all my stuff. That's not it. This one. Eventually I find all my stuff. How much stuff do we have in there? We have a good amount in there. I have to change that out soon. I've got my moss machine in. I'm still having a little lag issue. I'm trying to work that out. That's the realm lag. That's still a thing, unfortunately. But if I want to, say, collect a gray one, which is what this is, then I hit this light. And it'll collect a gray pale moss. This is the green pale moss. This is the flowering azaleas. This is the regular azaleas. And then over here is all the bone. And look, I didn't notice, but we can make the... This is glowstone. And we can actually dye it white. And it looks awesome. You know? And this now has one single power switch, which has been slightly moved over to here. And then it does all this stuff. I gotta change that. That's part of the problem. I think the problem that I'm having is that. I think that's the problem I'm having. I'm gonna have to make a glass tower like this. I was testing that out. I might have to change this and pull those out and then make a tower like this to get it back up there. It has to stay flat. So that means that that one stays, the rest of these goes, and then I have to do something to get the power up there and make it transmit or something. I don't know. That's my next thing. I'll figure that out at some point. And then this will be completely fully done. And it's supposed to be a one-chunk build, but it is now too big. It is now too big. It does not fit in one chunk. It's in a chunk like this, but just not this way. Yeah. This is my new XP machine. This is for personal use. Sometimes it has issues because of the lag. That was Silverfish. That got out once or twice. So yeah. Doesn't work that great on this realm. Too many things on the realm. These are the glow sheep that I sheared. They won't grow anything back until they get to grass. At the moment, everything logged back in, reset my stuff, now have redo, Gojo, build, and Dabby. I know. Yeah, you gotta, before you hear an update's coming out, you need to back up your stuff because that tends to happen with some updates, and if it keeps happening on your device, it's going to continue. Oh, we lost all our mob heads. So I thought part of the problem, and it was part of the problem, it was the old mob head pack, and so we got the new mob head pack. So I've only got I've only got a couple warden heads, but all the mob heads that we used to have, they're gone. Pets might be next if it keeps happening. I don't know. I haven't decided about pets yet. anyone else, I would be like, eh. But let me show you. So the realm does auto backups. I don't have to worry about that. So I have to go to a regular world. So let's go over here. Let's say that I wanted to back up this one. I don't know why I have a copy. Oh, I know why I have a copy of that. Okay. So let's say I wanted to back up this one. So you go into your settings. And eventually you'll get in there. And then I believe it's export. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is saying. Let me show you. All right, so when you hit export world, you'll get something as to where to store it. And then that's all you gotta do. You hit export. Like on PC, it might look a little bit different, but yeah, that's all you do right there. And then the next time, let's say that you want to import a world, all you have to do is, there's no way for me to show you. All right, well, let's just show you with this. Okay, we go here, we go export, and you'll have to pay attention as to where it stores it, like on your phone. Usually it'll let you decide where you're gonna go. But let's just say, because see, I have these backups. So let's just say I wanted to do this here. Okay, so we go export. And it'll say export. And then what you do to get it back is you'll have this option right here. So it says import. And then you'll have to go to the same place that it went. And then you see it's right there. And that way you have a backup. So if you ever are like the next time that you hear that there's an update coming and you want to save that world, export it. In fact, if you export it once a month, it's not a problem. You can always do it, like when you have new progress, export it just as a backup, just in case, because on your device, it's obviously doing it a lot. Luckily, on my computer, that hasn't happened. And most of these things are just copies of whatever and goofy stuff anyway. The majority of stuff that I need is right here. Yeah, so that's the wrong button. So if these worlds disappear, I'm not going to be too sad about it. You know, a lot of these, as you see, Nexus copy, the CC seed. This is for, you know, testing and things like that. Most of this I won't really care. These other old test worlds, they're not even functioning correctly anyway. Actually, I need to delete them. So that's not a problem for me, but none of these have disappeared, at least. Not yet. But yeah, all you gotta do is tell it to export. Look at where this, that's the important part. Look where, what's this? Oh, that was you. You know, I told you I wasn't gonna do. You know what? Because it's you, doll, I will do it. I will help you. I will let you know when I have off. It is the next scheduled time I have off is, I think it's the second week of November. Is the next time that I have. I have like a week off. I will. We will schedule a date. We will go on to your thing, and I will help you with whatever it is. Hopefully, I don't mess it up like last time. Okay, so I will do that for you. But this is it. You have to make backups of your world. I don't want to do it again. If it was anybody else, no. I'd be like, no, I told you, done, no, we're out. But I will do that for you. Okay? I will do that for you. Everybody else can go away. But you, I don't want to. I will, but I don't want to. Okay? Bear that in mind. I don't want to do this. Uh, I don't even know if I would do this for Rose, to be honest. Probably would. Oh, tough. Yes, I want more. Dragonfly! I want more tough. I know, I know. I'm fully aware. Yes, anytime you need help. Sorry. I needed to do that stretch. Anytime you need help with something, you know you can reach out to me. I have no problem with that. Okay? Whatsoever. Tough. That's over here somewhere. I'm going to change a lot more of that stuff out to tough. I think the tough looks much better than the cobblestone. Well, I think it looks... We're going to test it. We're going to see how it looks over here where I have more... Where I'm going to be putting more tough than cobble. And if it looks better, we'll have to change this out so that tough replaces the cobblestone. It's basically invert it. Pull out more of that, put in more of this. And I think that it'll look better. So we're going to find out right now. Out of my face. Oh, that actually does look better in my opinion. I think that really does look better. And I'm up close and usually can't tell that stuff, but this looks... I think that looks better than that. That's more whitewash. I think I'm going to change out... Yeah, I'm going to change out a lot of this here for tough. Yeah. I like the way the tough looks. Cannot forget some of this here deep slate. That's not deep slate. Where's my deep slate? And because we're here... no, we're not doing an ad break. Alright, the heck with that ad break. Oh, that looks so much better. Oh, I definitely gotta change that out. No, actually, we're gonna leave that one there. That there. Oh yeah, I definitely like that better. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm loving it. Ba, 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 ba. Did I bring enough stuff? Probably not. Oh, it looks so nice. Hey! Hey! Yeah, I like that. I like that better. Tough looks a lot better. I should have checked that. But yeah, behind there it doesn't really matter. And it's a waterfall. It's supposed to be a lot more friction. So that's fine. That's fine. Need to clear out some of that, so... Oh, that looks so much better. Yeah, I need to change out some of this. This doesn't look right there now. Bubbles! So let's see. Let's tear out that. Go like that. Let's leave that right there, regular. Whoa, creeper! Not near my build. Not near my build. Let's go away. Hey, what's up, Daddy? We got Console Craft in the house. How's it going, buddy? Just get that creeper to go away. Actually, you haven't seen the tree. This is my tree. It's not the best tree, but it is my tree. And then I have smoke all over because there's a bunch of dragons on it. And we're doing some terraforming now around here. So, never done terraforming. Right? And I think I did well. Look, we got little, like, warts, basically. The buttons represent warts. I need to get some brown wool to light up around here. Because creepers and stuff spawn around here, so that's not good. I'm not sure if I want to just leave this here to be this. I might put some grass in. I haven't decided that part yet. I got to extend this out, and then I got to make whatever. I saw a design that I think is the best thing ever. And it's a lazy river. You make a lazy river. There's going to be, what I'm going to do is there's going to be boats that are going to be just going around the tree. It's going to be awesome. They're going to be fully automated boats going around the tree. And I saw how to do it, and I think it's the best thing I've seen, which means I got to change this whole landscape as well in order to make it so that they can come around this way and just go around the tree. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. You know, but yeah, this is my realm where we have dragon armor and so forth. You've seen the dragon add-ons, I'm pretty sure. So this is my favorite armor because it gives me so much resistance. We have lights, which is why we have those. Those are supposed to be invisible. They've changed that. I've got to go back and fix all that. All these things got to disappear. We have this wool that glows. I'm going to make some mushrooms and some stuff out here. So I got to tear out these here trees. I just got to be careful not to damage this guy. He spawned in that grass block with his head in the leaf. So this is a protection thing. He's not aggro either, which is the craziest thing. Hi, buddy. So I named him Houdingus Prime. Because I don't know how. He just spawned there. That's a natural spawn. I don't understand it, but I need to keep him safe. That is now a permanent fixture. That is not going anywhere. Hush! Stupid bird. They're talking about things in RPG. So, yeah, we're working on like, still doing the waterfall and stuff. I gotta pull this back. I might tear this out. Actually, the podzol doesn't look bad. Actually, you know what? That's actually... I hadn't noticed it, but the podzol looks really good. I need to get some more podzol and then change this dirt out. Which I think I did coarse dirt. I'm going to change this up for podzol. That'll look so much better. Oh my god, you guys are freaking nuts over there. Freaking... They're crazy. So yeah, now that we've done that side, I need to do this side. Let's see. So this first thing I gotta do is I gotta widen this up. This has got to be wider. And I don't have a bucket on me. Of course, I don't have a. Hey, thanks for the bits. Actually, that should put you now as #1. Yes, it does. I just noticed. You're not my #1 bit cheerer. Thank you for the bits, Daddy. Appreciate it. Love you. Let's fix this problem. And that is, this water has to go wider. I don't have a bucket on me. Alright, those are specific. Maybe do I have it in one of these stupid things? No. I can make one. And I'll just have another bucket. How do I not have a crafting table up here? That makes no sense. Where'd that iron go? Let's use oak. I hate oak. Oak is just the worst. We'll put you there. We're gonna need this, especially if we're making that lazy river, which I definitely want to do, which means that we need to tear this back a little bit. I should grab my bee armor, but I don't think I need it for this. Yeah, you're number one, but, you know, I've only had one other person give me bits, so, you know, the one of two. But you are still number one, yes. Okay, so that gives me plenty of room. And then if I do that... Thank you for the bits. That's another 100 bits. I got to do something about that. I got to do some rewards or whatever. Okay, so that handles that. And then I've got to now texturize this whole wall. Because that just looks wrong. And this looks so much better. So now I got to do this. Why do I have all this extra junk? Hey, we have Catherine in the house. How are you, Catherine? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I probably won't be down here, right? Let's just toss it down here. We'll get rid of you. Oh, actually, we got to keep you. We'll get rid of you. Yeah, we're good for now. That's... Oh, that's right. That's coarse dirt, not regular dirt. Yeah. I might just change it up to podzol. I think the podzol here looks pretty nice. I'm going to have to change all this here to podzol around. Re-landscape, a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not working on this landscape. I'm working on this right here. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I mean, I just finished this wall over here. And I'm enjoying the way that that looks. I actually decided tough looks a lot better, so I put more tough into it. The waterfall is pretty much cobblestone. I got a couple stairs there hiding lighting. I have some of the glowy wool hiding, some doing some lighting behind the waterfall. So it looks good at night. It's lit up. And I'm working on this side now. See if I can get that done. I had to extend it, which means I need to also deal with this. I'll deal with that later. I saw an idea for a lazy river, so I need to come back in here and do that for the lazy river. I'm not sure how the lazy river would work. Actually, now I think about it, with gravel and with sand, I'm not sure if that'll work. I'll have to test that. Oh, it's getting dark. Y'all can see it at night. That's not going to be enough tough, is it? It's not going to be enough tough. There's that. And I probably, let me see. Okay, I probably needs a little bit more deep slate. Definitely needs some more tough. I think I'm good on cobble. Alright, so now you get to see what this area now looks like at night. I think it looks great. That's lit up. You can see that. You can see the waterfall. That's getting lit up. The tree is, in my particular... I'm biased because I built this, but I think it's amazing at night. I don't think Catherine's ever seen my tree either. So that's my tree that I built. But I need more tough. And we gotta landscape all this. I gotta do some more magical stuff. I've gotta do some terraforming, more terraforming around here. That's what we're doing right now, but I need more tough. Tough is down here. Let's grab... I'm pretty sure I'm good on that. Maybe I might be good on deep slate, but I'm not 100%. Where's that at? That's down here. Let's just grab a little bit more of that. I've got pretty much enough of this. And I have more of this upstairs. You know what? Oh yeah, I don't have enough of this. I appreciate that, especially from someone like you who's good at building and stuff. And yeah, and this is my solo ancient city, which I've cleared out. You know, but I got the dragon armor, so you know, you know about that. Eric has that, so you know about that. So I got the dragon armor, but yeah, we cleared this out. I still left all the candles in place. Yeah, this took a while. Even with the dragon armor, this still took me a couple months. Yeah. Oh, since you're here, and I think Danny's still here. I'm not sure if he's still here. This is the moss meal machine. I don't know if I showed Danny this. It does both sets of moss, and to collect, you just push the button for whatever it is. Like I've already got a whole bunch of these. It actually did start, yeah, that started backing up. The regular started backing up. Not really so much in the green, but I have that. Not bad. And it's very simple. You just push. And then it also makes that's ammonia. Let me try that again. That's it. That's how that works. It all gets, you get gray on one side, you get green on the other. It does both simultaneously. The way this design works, it has the potential to have everything except for like that block and yeah, that block right there and that block right there are the only ones that will never convert because that's where the source is underneath it. But this actually has the potential to have every single block turn into moss except for those two, which is great because it does a really nice amount of bone meal. This is because sometimes things pop off, and I saw some stuff here. So sometimes when the water hits it, it jumps for some reason. If it's pushing at the same time, it'll pop up. But yeah, this is one of my builds that I came up with the design on. BB and I did a little competition to see who can do more compact. Mine has gotten bigger. BB's got a little smaller. Mine got bigger. But, you know, it's all fun and games. But yeah, the water channel comes down like that. As you see, it goes across. If anything is on to collect, it would collect. And then it goes up. And it goes around to the composters. For that, you only require 3. They keep up. As long as nothing weird happens up there. It then goes inside. Once it's turned into bone meal, it goes over here inside that dropper. Which gets powered by my little gizmo here. That then goes along, and as you can see, goes across right there. That feeds the system itself, so it literally feeds itself what it requires. So it requires bone meal, so it feeds itself bone meal, and then that's where the bone meal is stored. That there distributes it as even as it can between the two. That's full of bone meal. That only has 1 in it, and when it fires, bone meal that, and then you see the piston right there. You'll see it retract in a second. Oh no, you won't because it's off. But the piston retracts, and make sure that the top of it's cleared. Anything that comes out of there gets tossed into the fire right there. And then any extra bone meal will then go off and get into, and that's broken again. I have a slight design flaw with this iteration, so I need to fix this. And that is that every now and again, because of how tight this is, that happens. There we go. Hey, as you saw, it spit out some bone blocks. Every now and again that'll happen, and that's a problem because then that generates lag, which then generates cobblestone. So I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that I can adjust this to do that. I keep having to go in there and get cobblestone. Keep having to come over here and clear this out. I haven't figured out how to prevent that from happening yet. I could probably lower this, put a filter on it, and make sure that only bone meal goes in there, but that's more stuff that I have to cram in here. I kind of don't want to. There's got to be a way. Maybe it's because it's glass right there all over the place. I'm gonna have to try switching that out for solid blocks, and maybe that'll stop it. But that's the only problem that I'm having with my build, which is annoying because I want to be able to run it all the time. But it's moss is weird. So that's iteration number. This started as a completely different build too. We're probably on version 4. I have no idea. I haven't really been keeping track. But this is probably like version 4 or 5. I don't know. And then so we're gonna have to make another iteration to try to solve that problem before I build it on console craft. At some point I'll have the perfect design in my personal opinion. Getting tired of wasting my rockets. We're on this side. We're on this side. Alright, so should be alright now as far as resources. Let's get up there, replace some of this here stuff. Up. I couldn't get past it. That was annoying. Okay, so I need my tough and I need my cobble. We're not gonna do too much cobble, so do I have any wool over here? Did I put any wool? I do have one there. Okay, cool. So we'll put that one there. Back to the terraforming. That right there. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Like, I got that side done great. Now, how do I fix this? This needs to stay open because the lazy river will be coming around this way. Since it's a boat, I need this to be 3 wide, so that means that this whole thing's got to go. I think we build this back up to reach out here. it looks good. A little bit too much cobblestone right here. Let's break this up. I think it looks pretty good. We'll do that. Maybe we leave some gravel right there. I don't know. This has got to go. Actually, that could go back to being that. That's going to be covered anyway. Oh no, so then that would be bigger. Okay. Oh, we have an ad break coming. 50 seconds for an ad break. That dang that. Perfect, Nugan. No, not you. The more we get out here, the more I want that to be tough. So that's not bad. Is that how I did the other side? No, I did more mixed. And since it was closer to the bottom, I need more mossy. Alright, so we fix that. Alright, let's see. No, that's the mossy locations. That's not right, but we'll probably do that there. Ah, it fell off. Light source there. Need to do something about that. Let's go put you right there. There. That doesn't look bad. And we'll change this out right here. Nope, that's in the wrong place. Where are those stairs? I put them up on stairs. I'm not gonna get more stairs. That's gonna be interesting to remake that shape. We're gonna have to come up here. Let's see. Okay, so I want to just remove all the stone from around the tree, which is what I'm primarily focused on. Or should be enough for here. Okay, here's where it's going to be getting interesting in just a second. Actually, we're going to put that there, pull you out, stick you there. We're almost done with this, mostly. Then we got to tear out all the trees and put in custom stuff. All them trees got to go. We got to be able to see the hay army must be able to see the tree clearly. So all those trees have got to go. All these trees have got to go. So I'll put stuff. We'll put the bee armor back on for that one. Okay, so let's see. Here, I don't have to worry about that here. I could just do this there, but then here. Okay, so I do have that. So that's got those two right there, which means we'll put, let's see, we'll put you there, you there. I like it. Just have this here a little bit to do that. That's an easy fix. We're just gonna stick you there. No, not you. No, we're gonna put tough right there. Need a light source over here. A little bit more darker ones right there. That's our Italian cellar. Whoa! Hi! Yeah, you can stay there. You're not going to bother me. He's stuck up there. I need to go around and spawn-proof a few extra areas. Kind of like that, the way that is. Might change this dirt layout a little bit. It's kind of, maybe. How much? Hey, Mac joined. He's going to request VC. It's like, no, stream's going to end in about 20 minutes. Do I have any glowy brown carpet? No, not there. Right? Yeah, no, not there. See? Time difference. Why won't that open? Oh, because that's carpet. Oh, thank you, BB. Okay, I got brown wool. How much carpeting can I get from that? 9. What? Okay, so I gotta make this glowy first. It's not my fault you're in California and the time difference is an issue. Yes, and then I can do this. I play with Mac on Echo Lands, which apparently I'm not sure if they're continuing or not, so I haven't really been playing on there. So he's new on here. I love the little lava lamp. Okay. That's the command I was looking for. Okay, is Dingleberry there? No. Okay, so what I gotta do is, okay, so it's not, wait, how is he here? How is he here? That's a slab. Ow. I need to do this every so often, just so it lights up area. Definitely going to cover you up. If that was a slab, how did he spawn there? So I need to get some more of those and cover a few more spots. But that should hopefully prevent that from happening too much. I don't know why my Minecraft face won't change. Ow! You punched me, I punched you. Ah, I missed. I don't like your stuff. Has he fixed this issue of getting in and out? No, he has not. He still has a full fence around his house. He got tired of getting blown up by creepers. Oh, yeah, he did fix it. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. I mean, it looks nice. Oh, he's got the little roddy thingies instead of end rod. We get these light stuff, punch for punch, exactly. So yeah, that looks nice. What the stupid blue? What is that? Blue jay? That's a crow. I don't know what that is. But it looks good. He's got a whatever that is. I always forget the names of all these dragons. He always likes this door thing. He has more armor sets, or about as many armor sets as I do, and he's new, but I haven't been messing with the dragons too much. I have to do them soon. Oh, he made a clear floor. Oh, he's got even more down there. Yeah, he's working on getting all of them also. It's like, okay, yeah, we're all going to have all armor sets eventually. Yeah, so that's a thing that we're all doing. Yeah, but I love these lights. This is a good use of that. I hadn't thought about that. That's a good use of that right there. You know what? I just realized. I don't know if it. Wait, where's? Yeah, this way. I don't know if Catherine nor Danny are still here. They haven't seen the lodge. This is my original base. This is the lodge. I had to put glass up there to stop my yard from getting covered in snow. These things are just popping up everywhere. I didn't even plant them. They just pop up, which is great. You're here? All right, well, this is the lodge. Legend, this is also one of the new dragons. We got reindeer dragons and stuff now, too, so there's new dragons. This is the lodge. It's still technically a work in progress. I got to do a little garden or something out here, but, you know, everything on this realm is a work in progress. We do have seats that we can actually, like, sit in, which I think is awesome. But you can't face straight, which makes no sense. So I don't like this seat because I'm going to hit my nether regions. And why aren't there flowers in here? That makes no sense. But yeah, this is the lodge. This is my auto farming area with the bee farm. All of this stuff is off. I have more bees than needed. So there's a bunch of them hiding. Because it's off, they're going to stay in there until, you know, they can come out. And then these are the extras. And the reason I do it that way is that when one comes out, another one can go in much, much quicker. So you get honey a little bit faster. Not really a lot faster, but a little bit faster. And because of these are auto farms, I need to keep them from being able to actually reach the workstation because they will bone meal and eventually get bone meal. This is Zerlax. This was a mountain This was a dual peak mountain, so that peak was actually smaller than the one that was here. So I had to tear all this out. And then I built this. And we have dragons everywhere. Because why not? Sorry, your dragon is still in there. It don't like me. So I had to make sure it doesn't get away. So I put it in a little cage for you. So see how it turned around? Look. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. And I don't know. It's not just your dragon. If I go... Is it just... No. I think I do it from the inside. Then it'll... There's supposed to be flowers in that flower pot. I do it from over here. No, he doesn't want to turn around now. Of course not. No. We do have pets, like I said, and then the auto farms come and feed down into here. So I had all this active. It's now deactivated. This was all done automatically, not manually. We are getting bone meal, turning into blocks. All of this stuff is for everybody. We've got plenty of cooked potatoes still. That's great. We've got carrots up the wazoo. We have honey in all of these. I may have to restart for the bottle. I'm not sure yet. And that's all done over here. So the honey thing is currently off. Very easy to turn back on. I just gotta put these torches, put them up there, and call it a day. But yeah, that's the honey. This is for the wheat. As you can see, there are copper minecarts running around underneath here all the time. So this is the wheat right here, which I can change this to either make hay bales or to make. I have more hay bales there. Don't tell what's his name. I forget what his name is right now. Automatic bone meal. No, everything that comes through is now just making bone meal. This is the honey line. And just feeds in there. It did have more stuff, but it's like there's no point anymore. And now everything is just going into incinerators at this point. I could change that by moving that around. And all of this is for everyone to take. We even have our paper stuff. Yeah, it's starting to back up. I'm glad I got a second row. We use that for trades. There's this is easier to get around. There is oh, hello, there's a bar on that. There are 6 cells, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I didn't know how fast that would be. These cells all have sugarcane in them. Nice, tight, compact. I don't need it to be all the time. I want it to be a little slower, so I only put 2 observers on each side rather than have a whole row and then fire off. You want a reindeer dragon? Well, you gotta get in here. And yeah, it's a basic enough farm, but it's crammed in here, and then they all lead into here with hoppers, which then goes into the crafter, which then will spit out over there. It's a little compact in here. I'll tell you what. You know, but this is reading. This is only to give out a signal of 8, which is then being read by here, and then that once this here hits 9, you know, this is the basic thing. Once that hits 9, it'll power this, which will power that, which this will draw the power from. It'll go into this target block, which will then power this. We have a problem because this should not be stuck. Sometimes that happens when you come and go. That'll happen. I left myself out, way out. So we're actually getting a lot more paper now. But yeah, that's how backed up this is backed up a lot. This is part of the problem. I've got to figure out how to prevent that from happening. This is why we're getting the lag we're getting right now is because of this. These are really backed up. Oh my God, they're really backed up. All right. Well, we're going to AFK here for a little bit while this catches up. I'm thinking because, we'll be back. Because I have to end the stream. I'm just going to show off to Catherine and Danny, who may or may not be watching my room real quick. So this is the lodge. The upstairs area is off limits to those who don't live here. So that's Chase. That's me over here. We used to have a lot more heads, but, I had an issue with that pack and I had to update to the new one. This is Sari's room that she hasn't really done anything with. This is the lovely Rose. This is Your Fault over here. Like I said, that's Chase. And then we actually have furniture and stuff. So we have, an actual working grandfather clock. Doesn't keep time, but, it does tick. Oh, and that's my banner pattern, which I also have on my shield, as you can see right there. The little, the breeze thing. Bunch of my dragons and so forth, and custom trees. Oh, yeah. That's another custom tree that you may or may not. Oh, that's your room? I always forget. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because Rose had the lamp. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. Yes, that's Rose. And then that's Sari in the corner. My bad. As I said, Catherine, I always like capturing your avengers. So I actually got to clear this up. This is how I got them over here. But I got to clear that up. And then this is my way too big. Shouldn't have built it this big. Why not? Creeper farm. I even hung some dragons off of it just because I thought that would be kind of funny. They are all named. I forgot what I named them. Let me see if I can't catch it. There's no way in here except through the portals. We got a little bit of a Skynet issue going up here. This is the iron farm that we built early. And then these guys, they trade everything for one because Mac's been doing a lot of paper trades, which is why these go up. Jeez, how much impaling did he get? Wait, what? Oh, they're cheeky. This used to be one. The game updated at some point and it messed up my farm. Now, that's because he's doing paper trades. Those were one for sure. How much paper trade does he do? They broke my villagers! The game broke my villagers! Oh, yeah, the game definitely broke the villagers. Oh, that's wrong. Everything here was one-for-one trades. The copper update broke my... Oh. They're so mean! I hate Mojang. I hate this game. The heck with it. I'm uninstalling. They broke it. This was a one-for-one village. There's no way Mac has been trading that much. That's not possible. Is it? No, they broke it. No, they broke it because there's no reason for him to be trading that much coal. It's impossible for him to get this much coal. For these guys to be elevated. I know because I got most of the coal. Nobody trades rotten flesh. No, they broke. Oh my God, they broke the one-for-one farm. I hate Mojang. I hate Mojang. This was originally where everything, you clear them 5 times and you get everything down to 1. This was that farm. They broke it. The little pain in my rears. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. This was a 1 for 18. This used to be 1. All right, we're ending upset. Because Mojang broke my iron farm. I swear to God, it was 1-for-1. It was 1-for-1. That's impossible. No way. No way. The only time these guys ever go up is when you trade a lot with them. It's impossible. The only person I'm pretty sure that has been on. Yeah, Mac has been on a lot. But that's a lot for him to sit there and have to. There's no way. It's impossible that he traded and got all of these uploaded. We'll see in a few days. We'll see in a few days. Maybe it wasn't Mojang who broke it. Maybe Mac has been trading so much. No, because that's not possible. No, wait. Sorry, one of these is yours. I think this one is yours. You need to come get your stuff. Pretty sure that's yours because it has a car. No, there's still paper here. No. No. Well, there's no paper in there. Maybe? I don't know. I'll report back in a couple of days. I don't know if Mac has been trading so much that the prices have gone up, but rotten flesh? Where is he gonna? Oh, wait a minute. 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 Let's find out. Maybe he has been trading that much. I don't know. I've never seen anybody use it that much. And there's an easier way to do it. No, because I saw this rotten flesh right here. I don't think that he's been doing that. No. He hasn't. No, they broke the iron farm. Well, check broke my iron farm. I still need to fix this yard. Mojang broke my iron farm. I'm calling it. That's so messed up. Oh, the ice cave is pretty much done. Oh, need to. Ow! 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 Shut up. Yeah. Why are you over there? Bro. Somebody's been down here. They've all walked around. Oh, that's just great. Oh, Mac has been getting the scales from here. That's what. Bruh. You moved all my dragons. That's how he's getting the scales. He's getting 5 dragons and they've all walked around now. That's so wrong. That's fine. Yeah, but the ice cave is, I also did this. I dug this out, and this is where I'm putting my dragons in, like an ice cave. And then that is knee shot space over there. I hate Mojang. 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 They're so rude. Pretty sure it was Mojang that broke it. Guy, bro, you're not gonna get to me. I have to be. Wait, no, this way. I have to be right there. I have to be right there for you to get me. So long as I stay here, you can't get me. Yeah, so this little fencing thing allows it to look like it's an invisible fence, but these are just, if I break when he gets out, these are just glass rods. I mean, glass panes that are spaced apart. I can't even tell which one's which. There's, okay, so that's up. So you got to have one gap between them. So that's one is there, then there's a gap. And then there's one here, and then there's a gap, and then there's one here. So there's one there, there's one there, and there's one there. So, and that's how you make it look like they're not fenced in. And the best part is you could walk in there. Oh, we're on an ad break. Ad break is ending. Alright, says the ad break is over. I'm just not a happy camper because of that. I'm still thinking in my head, how am I going to get the Ravagers to the zoo? I'm gonna have to do some kind of trickery for that. Bro, you picked a bad day right now because you know what? I am not a happy camper. And it's I didn't even get to kill him. Can't believe they broke my iron farm. Alright, well. Can't believe they messed up the iron farm. That's just wrong. At least the books are still 1 for 1 from what I could tell. Books are still 1 for 1. That helps. We have tons of iron. I need to make the melon and pumpkin farm still there. I don't know. But anyway, the terraforming is done for the sides, which means that next week we'll start tearing out trees and putting in the new mushrooms. That we're gonna build little mushrooms here like we did with that. Which means we have to work on wool, but we got to tear out all these trees, finish terraforming this here out. These trees have all got to go, clear out a nice space. Those trees have got to go. I've got to add dirt and stuff here so that I can make the lazy river come around, which means that you got to go. But yeah, I found a way to make a lazy river where the boats just automatically go around. And I'm not going to say how it's done because I think it's the coolest thing I've seen in a minute. But yeah, we're going to make a lazy river around a tree with at least 2, maybe 3 boats. And hopefully we get that to function correctly. Is the plan. It's going to be interesting because I've already got the water in place. And it's like they're supposed to put the water in after. But I've already got the water in place, so that's going to be an interesting thing. But I got to do a little diggy underneath to put in the redstone. And then if all goes well, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. You have to stay there, so I'm not sure what's going to happen there. This is all going to change out eventually, and we'll have a lazy river with like maybe 2 or 3 boats just going around the tree constantly. But yeah, that'll end the stream here in an upset manner. And I will see you guys Thursday, where we're gonna do something on console craft. Maybe we go mining because I'm still haven't decided how I'm gonna do the propulsion on the ship. I have a hole where I know that the engine's kind of gonna go, but I'm having different ideas, and until I pick one, I can't do the propulsion. I just can't. So, I will see everybody here Thursday. We'll be on console prep. We'll probably go mining. I need more diamonds on there. So, until then, have a great day. Goodbye. Wait, where's my, goodbye. Actually, let's see if we